If you are interested in creating a digital course and have been thinking about it and want to know how to host it for free, then this is the episode for you. So we basically all should know by now what an online course is. Most people nowadays have taken an online course, and even corporate jobs are now offering online courses as part of their training curriculums. So, as an online business owner, this is a super effective tool that would inevitably make it so that you don't have to spend your time teaching the same things over and over again. And basically, your product and your knowledge is continuously living on. You're literally making money from this online course while you're doing anything else. So, you can be vacationing, you can be working on other projects, and this is continuously making you money in the back end. So this is why online courses, digital products have become such a huge thing, especially for the person that definitely wants to become a digital nomad and basically travel, work anywhere, and their business works for them essentially. So yes, it is a lot of work as depicted in this course creation workflow that I have created available in my template shop. But you basically work hard at it once and it just continues to make money for you over and over again. Depending on the scope of what your course is, all you will need is from time to time make any changes and updates. So my course for Trello is an actual course that is an application online or a system online. So yes, there are constant updates to the application. So I'm always on top of those things. And then what I end up doing is just making changes to that course, or that would be the only part of the work that you would have to do going forward is if you do like a system based course, you would do that. But let's say you did something that's more that lives on and is a little more evergreen. For example, I'm working on a task management course. That's going to be a little more evergreen because the tips and tricks that I may have, yes, maybe if I use a program like Trello or Asana, whatever it is that I mentioned in that task management, maybe that program in a few years may have died out and I can replace it with something else. But the general gist of the tips that I'm giving out in that course will remain forever. Online courses, digital products, definitely the way to go. And clearly everyone's talking about it. Which brings me into today's video finally, is that there are so many places for you to host your online courses, right? There's Kartra, there's Kajabi, there's Thinkific, I think it's called, and a very popular one as well is called MemberVault. MemberVault used to allow you to be free. They used to allow you to at least create 3 courses for free before you got into the paid version. This was an excellent idea on MemberVault's part. However, I do understand inflation and things can happen, and their needs obviously have changed and things like that. But as the online business owner myself, it was a way for me to test the products out, right? So if I created a course and I didn't want to necessarily pay $99 a month to host it because I didn't know how it was going to perform, MemberVault allowed me to do that. But now they've removed the free plan completely. And so now I've been looking on ways where to host. So today I have 3 ways that you can host your course for free. Disclaimer, now 2 of them are going to be using a Squarespace website. So let's get into it. So like I mentioned before, one of the popular sites was, Kajabi, Kartra, MemberVault. At the time of this recording, MemberVault is the least expensive option. However, they are raising their prices very soon. So they can average anywhere from $19 to $99 a month, depending on how many members you have. MemberVault used to have a forever plan, which is what I mentioned about having a plan that's free for a few courses just to kind of test the waters out with whatever new course that you are doing. However, they are, like I said, mentioning that they are removing that option so it will no longer be free. They did mention that they will offer a $19 a month plan. The caveat with that is that you did have to have an account with MemberVault, and before April 1st, you did have to select the $19 a month in order to be grandfathered into that price. So if you're coming straight off creating a new account with MemberVault, you will not have the option of the $19 a month. They are starting their prices at $99 a month, which is kind of up there with Katra and Kajabi. They're very comparable in that price. So again, they will no longer be offering that. There's been a huge drama within the MemberVault Facebook. If you want to go read it, go join. I'm not going to discuss it here, but I digress. So where are you going to host for free? So like I mentioned, I have two options to show you that's going to be on your Squarespace site. So with Squarespace, I am going to show you two ways that you can host your course for free here. There's going to be some caveats and nuances to both of these, but it'll at least remove the additional fees that you'd have to pay hosting your course somewhere else. There's pros and cons to basically everything. So I'm going to show you what this is going to look like. What I wanted to show you today was how you can host your course for free using your already paid for Squarespace website. So this is how you're going to host your course. So under the not linked section, obviously, we're going to add a section. So there are two ways to create your course. If your course is very heavily based on videos, so mostly videos, very little text, we're going to go into the not linked section here. We're going to hit obviously the plus button, and we're actually going to go down to where it says videos. Okay. So once you click videos, it's going to actually tell you to add videos. You can showcase and sell on-demand videos, which is, again, you're going to sell on-demand videos. And you can organize your videos by adding categories. Each video has its own page for an immersive viewing experience. So what they've done here is that instead of just linking a URL for, let's say, you host your, or you used to host your course videos on YouTube, now you no longer have to do that. You can actually upload to the Squarespace site, and it'll give it a better viewing experience, and it won't lead your course members outside of the platform. So they won't be able to share it, which is a big one, and it's not going to bog them down with like YouTube ads or whatever the case is. This is strictly on your platform. It's going to be on or in your Squarespace website, and they won't have access to be able to download that piece of content. So that way you can kind of, I mean, we can't control everything, but at least we can control that this is not going to be shared, downloaded, or whatever that case is, at least in that aspect. So that's a pretty cool feature that Squarespace has allowed us to do. So once you're here, you're going to select the way you want your videos to look. I'm going to just do videos one. And this is obviously an example that Squarespace has allowed us to have here. So what you would do, of course, you would then go ahead and start editing this to your look. You know, you work with your web designer, or whether you do this yourself, you'll, update the background, put all your content. But what's cool about this is that you can break this up into different sections. So the first one would be all. So it'll include all these sections here on the left-hand side. So if you clicked on Yoga for Beginners, it would then take you to just the videos from the first part. Then you would click on Mindful Meditation, and again, the same thing. So how to add a video, basically. So you just literally follow the prompts. So you click on Add a Video. And then because you're able to upload your video, you're just going to add a video here, and you're going to upload a file. You can add a link from YouTube as well, or Vimeo. It's up to you. If you want to keep this a little more secure, because again, these are paying customers, then you may want to just upload that video. So I'm just going to upload anything. Doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. As long as they are MP4 file, you should be able to upload. All right, so now that we have our video uploaded, then we would add a title. So I would do, let's just again say this is module 1, right? What we want to do next is if we wanted to add a custom image that represents that video. So let me see if I have anything in that size, which I probably do not. Let's just get one from the Squarespace library. So let's just do this. And then it's going to ask me what category I want this under. So if I have already my categories on the left-hand side here, I can choose to add it to it. Or if I wanted to just create a new one, I can do, again, I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. So I just put mindfulness on this last one. I can go ahead and check that I want this video to be in this category. Then we're going to go obviously to the status, and we're going to go ahead and publish it, or you can schedule it out. So for this example, I'm just going to hit publish today so that it can show up on our video thing here. Okay, so there's the cover image, there's the video. So if I were to hit play again, that would be the video associated with it. And as you can see, I'm not able to download or do anything else to this video. And then of course, this would be the section where you would write information about the course. So in order to get the details here of what this course is, if you wanted to write a little more, you would then go into the video on the left-hand side. Then you would click on the actual video. Then you're going to hit edit video. And then right here where it has the excerpt and description, you want to write what this thing is. Once I hit save, the description or anything else that you want to include for that video is going to go down here in the bottom of the video. Now, when they go back to the categories and they hit all of your videos will be there, as well as your categories again at the top. So you would hit mindfulness, and here goes that one module that I just added. So now you're wondering, well, how do people get access to this? Well, for this particular section, we are going to leave it under the not linked. We're going to name it whatever. Again, you're not going to name it videos 1. You're going to name it the actual name of the course. Then you're going to provide a password to the page. So you're going to click on the little gears here. You are going to go down to where it says add a password. You're going to type whatever password you'd like to enable for that page. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've added a password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is my custom URL. So I'm going to try this out for you guys. So we have our URL. We're going to go ahead and save that so it can save that password for us. Copy and paste the URL. So when sharing this link, since you have created a password on this page, only people that have access to this password can actually enter this page. So it's going to come up with this locked version. And then you're going to, since you're going to provide them with their password, and it's only one password. So now I'm going to put in my password, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was it. I'm going to hit enter. And now it should bring me into my course. Now, if you have a low level course, like something that's like under $100, this is a good idea to do because you're not really losing out a lot, and you have all your videos and all your courses, and you don't need a lot of interaction with your clients. Basically, they can take the course at their own pace. If you're a coach and you have a coaching business and you want to do something where they need to check in, this might not be the best platform to do that, or the best format to do that, I should say. There's always a way around this. So I do have ways around that particular aspect if you needed to interact more and do more things, but I think I'll be doing that in another video, not this one. So I don't want to digress because this video is just where to host your course for free. So that's, again, one free version. And I'm going to show you an example of a course that I already have up here. So this is my Trello tips and tricks. This is how I have formatted my course here. This is, again, that same way that I just did it with the password and people coming in here. And these are the things that I included. So I want to show you. So I did obviously the cover page. I just picked something not too intricate. This is not about the aesthetics of the course. This is literally just to learn. So I put in the name of the course, and I did the modules, what's included in this course. So right here, they get their business binder. They also get a little more information on the tech audit sessions. So that's if you need to work with me to help you figure out what's going on with your Trello. And then I tell you a little bit more about what the course is. So this course walks you through all the Trello tips and tricks to really master your knowledge. This is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to create cards, how to add due dates, how to invite collaborators, how to make your board dance with glee, and more. Now I'll give you just a little bit of instruction. So I just click on each section below to view all the videos in the modules. So you would hit all for all, and here's all the course items. This is going to be welcome to the course. So these are the things that I have for the course itself. And then here's the basics. And then back here is the tricks. So because this is don't have to necessarily go in order type of course, or, again, doesn't really need to have access to me or to whatever. There's no quizzes, there's no things like that. It's just like work at your own pace, learn what you need to learn from Trello, and then finish the course. I don't really need to have a course platform where things are being dropped at a certain time and there's quizzes and there's feedback. I don't need all of that. Just need you want to come in here, you want to learn, boom. So this is perfect for that. Here's the issue that I found with this. This is a great platform to again embed your video and make sure that they are locked to you and things like that. However, this is something that Squarespace needs to definitely handle, is that once the video is over and you are in a video, you have no way of going back to that main page, as you can see. So I would have to hit the back button in order to get back. To whereas if it were in blog form, the way blogs function, if you are in a blog under the same category, it would actually lead you to the next blog. So for example, if I go into my blog space right now, I would click on my first blog post, and I'm able to, at the bottom, it actually gives me a navigation. So it'll tell me what's next. So I can click on the next. So that being said, I think that importing them as a video like that form might not be beneficial to kind of guide people where to go next. So what I might do is have another video once I figure out how to add code to fix that issue. But again, if you don't need people, if if you may want to do a kind of quick video in the beginning of your course to let them know that, hey, this is how this works, this is how you can navigate, something to that effect. Or maybe put a button here that says back to courses that can lead them back to the home page. I mean, there's so many different things to try to get it to work. But again, I'll try to see if I can find code to actually rectify that problem. But for now, that's pretty much how you would do it as a video course, and just by providing that password. The downside of having this is that people don't have their individual logins. They'll have one general password that'll be good for everybody. And unfortunately, because of that, of course, they can share. I mean, but to be honest, they can share their password and login with anyone else as well. So it's just a matter of preference and how you feel your course is more secure for you, basically. So my next way to do this in Squarespace is to have a members area. So now if you're not familiar, Squarespace did come up with a members only area. So this particular one, the pros is that they can log in with their own password and email address, and they'll have an account under you. The same thing applies. You can, under the member area, it's members only. You can control the members that you have. So if someone hasn't, I mean, once they don't pay or they cancel, they're automatically out, but you can control what areas they are allowed to see, because once someone does an account with your website, they literally have an account for anywhere. You would just be giving them access to different areas if you want them to. So for example, if I have two member areas right now, the club, which is the planning community, and then the designer's toolkit, which is for interior designers. But let's just say one client wants to do both. I can control and give her access to both areas, as long as, of course, she has paid. Now, this area allows you to add a fee. So you're able to actually add the fees, if it's monthly, if it's free, if it's recurring, if it's a set amount. So if you had a course, let's say this was in course form, you would do one payment of whatever that option is. If it's $100, 20, whatever it is, you will add one payment. Area will only be available to your two paying members, right? So I would say yes, you can definitely sell your course through the member services. However, in order to host a member area on Squarespace, you do have to pay $10 a month. So you want to definitely make sure that your course is something that's continuously making money, because you're going to be offering it, you're going to be paying for it $10 a month on your end to actually have an area like this. So I would suggest, to be honest, to keep your member areas to membership clubs. If you have some kind of club that you're doing, for example, what I'm showing you now is my interior designers toolkit club, which is where they pay a set amount of money a month, and they get access to all of these articles and courses and downloads for them, templates, marketing plan, like stuff like this, right? as opposed to just a course that's kind of going on evergreen, because again, you're paying for the platform. So because they pay a certain amount a month, I'm able to justify then paying this on my end. You know what I'm saying? So what their cost is $10 a month for one member area, and then $20 for up to three, and then obviously more money for more. I only have two member areas at the moment, and I'm fantastically okay with that. And again, yeah, this is a great way to sell your course, but I wouldn't necessarily find it the best. Now, the other thing with not just having the videos, but if you did it on with block form, like I said, they're able to connect the pages together and kind of move through the course that way a little better. But lastly, I'm going to transition now into a very free version that you can do that's outside of your website. So basically, this is Gumroad. So Gumroad is a platform that you can sell literally anything, from webinars to PDFs to just everything. So I'm going to go into my dashboard and show you how you can host your course using Gumroad. It's like, oh my God, it's super simple. So I'm going to show you what the platform is and how to add your course to the Gumroad section. So I'm going to show you my example first. So this is an example of my course, Organize Your Business using Trello. You're going to want to have a decent sized picture or an image of your course. You're going to want to have your description of your course and what's included. And you want to have some kind of information on the side here. So once people click on your product like this, they will click on I want this. I think there's another option to add something else to this, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to upload your videos to this. So you are going to want to have your videos in MP4 format in order to do this. So let's add a new product. We're going to name it Sassy Pants. We're going to price this as, let's say, $5. We're going to price this at $5. We're going to, oh, here's another thing that you can do with Gumroad. You can make it a membership, so you can actually host a membership here, and they're going to be charged on a recurring basis as well. So next we want to go ahead and customize, and we're going to add a picture. So make sure that you have your image saved on your desktop so you're able to add it here. So again, you want to add the description of whatever your course is. I'm just going to do, again, for the sake of this video, just write whatever. Now we're going to do this. This is going to be the URL that you're going to share. So what did I call this? Sassy Pants. So it's not going to be a unique URL. Was going to say like sassypants.com. It is going to show up and say Gumroad, but that's pretty much okay. So now we're going to upload a small thumbnail. Remember, thumbnails are a very small image. So I'm going to do anything again for the sake of this video. So I'm going to let's use her. And then for my image cover, which is this is your image cover right here. So to add a cover, you just want to make sure that your images should be horizontal, at least 1280 times 720 and 72 dpi. So I don't believe I have an image right now to upload. So we're actually going to just choose one from Unsplash. Let's just do anything for now. And that's the image that's going to show up as a cover photo. Again, this at the top here. And then your call to action. So you either want, I want this, buy this, or pay. I like to do I want this only because. And then the summary is what you'll get inside. So you'll get let's say five free stickers. I don't know, whatever it is that your course is about. And then of course, add your details. And then here is where you're going to add your actual video file. So you're going to go ahead and hit upload your files if you have them in your computer. So then you're just going to find them in your computer or from an existing product. So if you have a product already in here, but you want to add some of them, like let's say you have a full course, but you want to add a mini course out of that big course, then you can add it from the existing product, of course, from Dropbox or another external page that you may have. But for the sake of, again, this video, we're going to do from the computer, which is the easiest way to actually add your courses. Let's just say this was my folder with all of my course videos. I'm going to click the first one, hit shift, and click to the last one. So now 16 of my videos are selected. I'm going to hit open, and it's going to start importing all of my videos into this Gumroad course. So once it's finished uploading, all of your files will be included within your course. Super simple. That took like all of 2 minutes. For you guys, it was like a second, but that's it. That's how you upload it. Then if you had a Circle community or a membership with Circle, you would obviously click this. Your pricing is there. And then if you have other variations of the product, like formats or versions, you can add them in here as well. And then here is just some regular settings, right? So limit product sales, allow customers to choose a quantity, publicly show the number of sales. So these are just unique to however you want to basically show this out. And then you can add a tag. So this could be like courses. You can do that, whatever. And you can display your products 1 to 5 star rating. Again, just different settings. So you're able to preview it here on the right hand side of what your page will actually look like. And once you're ready to publish this, you just go ahead and hit publish. Now here we have the product section, the checkout, and the share. So the checkout, this is what it's going to look like. So again, this is the preview section. This is what you may want to include in your checkout thing. The customer's full name. Does it require shipping? Since it's a digital product, I would think not. This would be the receipt section. So when a customer makes a purchase, they'll see a receipt and receive an email with a thank you note and a button to access your content, right? So then here you can rename the button. You can name it whatever you want it to be, and then you can add your own thank you note. And once you're done that, you just go ahead and hit publish. Once you hit publish, you will get a URL, and again, it will look like this. So if somebody would want to purchase this course from me, they will just hit I want this. It will take them to this page. They'll pay it, and then they'll get, again, an email that says, here's your course. That's free, free 99. Say it with me. Free is for me. Especially, like I said, these platforms you want to utilize, it's not a forever thing. You're not possibly going to keep these things under free versions of things, because of course when you do pay, you get a lot better. It's always that you get what you pay for thing. However, if you're testing a course or your course is super low price, you can have it on platforms like this, and you can definitely utilize free applications, free systems to your advantage to elevate your online business. So I hope you enjoyed this video and showing you the 3 ways to get your course out there, get it hosted for free so that you can start making money passively in your sleep. Let's go ahead and keep this outro very short. Thank you again for watching another episode of the Taking You Out series, the series where I teach you tech to elevate your business. If you enjoyed this video all about creating your online course for free, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you share it with others who may find it useful for their business. And also please subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot, of course. And again, I'll see you next Tuesday for another video.